The moon has a distinct aura. She's cold, lifeless, and benumbed. She projects a cold light and exudes a putrefying energy. Like a corpse, she's devoid of life energy. As a corpse has no beating heart, a ghosted complexion, and is in a state of decay, so is the moon. Many renditions of ghosts in pop culture tell a very vivid story. They often appear transparent and opaque. Their visual and symbolic presence is themed in eeriness, mystique, and dare I say, creepiness. They embody a supernatural and unearthly presence that falls well outside of our comfort zones. The moon has opaque and transparent properties. We can see stars and planets right through her. In fact, the moon not only symbolizes what I have just described, every one of these elements is manifested within and by the moon. It's no coincidence the moon is often depicted in scenery that's reminiscent of death and dying, such as portrayals of cemeteries, haunted houses, and decaying objects. The lifeless aura that's exuded by the moon is also depicted in portrayals of lust in our discursive media. The moon often serves as a backdrop as the female lures a male for a lust-ridden encounter. It's also no coincidence that such encounters, for the most part, take place in the night and under moonlight. Does the image of the moon signify a true, meaningful, and deep romantic interlude? Does it sustain this desire to indulge in the pleasures of the flesh in this manner that stands apart from this profound and meaningful romance? What type of footprint does the moon leave on the human heart after such an encounter? I'll leave that for you to decide. This is in no way intended to cast the moon in a negative light or an attempt to cast the moon as this adverse force in our spirit life journeys. Everyone makes choices as they travel on their journeys. We need to experience and embody the moon's energies in order to determine the role the moon will play in every segment of our journey. To accept eternal life as a part of your journey and to sanctify it with blood, you need to understand its antithesis. The moon is there to give us an opportunity to learn about ourselves, our situatedness, and our propensities. She paints a clearer picture of what death actually is. She shows us the delineation between love and lust. The moon is an important teacher. Learn from her. Allow the knowledge she imparts to heighten your awareness, but like any form of gnosis, allowing it to define you will blind you. That's all for now. Be well, sun gaze, and reject fear.